It's a great day to be a PressProsMagazine.com reader and writer. Hey, hi everybody, I'm Bruce Hooley, glad to have you with us. And congratulations to the Botkins boys basketball team. They defeated Minster last night. The Plyman brothers were really on the money for new head coach Phil Groves. You can catch that story on the Shelby County League page, probably on the front page, the home features page at PressProsMagazine.com. Our own Sonny Folks was there last night. Big news in the world of Ohio State football. They have a new defensive coordinator, or a new soon-to-be on-the-job defensive coordinator. His name is Jim Knowles. He's 56 years old. He's coming to OSU from OSU. How does that work? Well, he's coming from Oklahoma State, where he did a phenomenal job this year. You say, wait a minute, a Big 12 defensive coordinator? Do they play defense in that conference? Well, they did at Oklahoma State this year. They were a top 10 defense, and the thought is Jim Knowles, with all the talent the Buckeyes have, the pass rush talent, and by the way, Oklahoma State led the nation in sacks, Jim Knowles is supposed to be the guy who can stop from happening what happened against Oregon and what happened against Michigan. So Jim Knowles, the new Ohio State defensive coordinator. What do I make of this? Okay, so here's the first thing. Why does Jim Knowles leave a job where he's going to get paid a lot of money, come here? He wants to win a national championship, and I think it's reasonable to assume, I don't know the man, reasonable to assume that he feels like Ohio State is a place where if he does a good job in a year or two, he's going to get offered a head coaching job. Now, he's been a head coach before at Cornell, but you can't give athletic scholarships at Cornell. It's in the Ivy League. So maybe he'd like a MAC job. Maybe he'd like a job, someplace at a mid-major, someplace like that. Maybe he thinks he could become a head coach in the Big 10 or the Big 12. At 56, he's got plenty of time to do that. So that's why I think it's a good career move for him, and he's going to get paid a ton of money. Ohio State pays their assistants the same or better than everyone else. But somebody's got to leave to make room for Jim Knowles. I'm an obvious candidate, Kerry Combs. Kerry Combs was a defensive coordinator. I thought they unfairly hung the Oregon result on Kerry Combs. I mean, Michigan did the same thing to Ohio State. So does Jim Knowles have to worry about the first time somebody runs the ball down Ohio State's throat? They'll get rid of him because they got rid of Kerry Combs after Oregon, and they got rid of Matt Barnes. I mean, in effect, got rid of him because he's not the defensive coordinator anymore after the Michigan game. Maybe Kerry Combs goes back to the Tennessee Titans. He's really good friends with Mike Vrabel, the head coach of the Titans, and they got to know each other, of course, working on Urban Meyer's staff at Ohio State. Maybe Matt Barnes says, hey, I did a good job all season long. Everybody kept telling me what a great job I was doing, saving the defense from Kerry Combs, and now we lose to Michigan, and I'm out. Maybe Matt Barnes is going to leave, but somebody's going to leave. The guy who apparently isn't leaving, that I can't understand why he doesn't have options to leave, is Brian Hartline. Brian Hartline is a coaching and recruiting superstar, and he has unbelievable person-to-person charisma. Some school out there, man, they are missing it. Brian Hartline is ready to be a head coach, and I think any school that has an opening, and I'm talking about MAC schools or American Athletic Conference, someplace like that, Brian Hartline's the man. I mean, I don't know, like Akron. Akron hires Joe Moorhead. Okay, Joe Moorhead, nice job as Oregon's offensive coordinator. He'd been a head coach at Mississippi State. You telling me Joe Moorhead's a better choice than Brian Hartline from Canton Glen Oak High School? Like, he'd crush it at Akron. What are you thinking, Akron? So anyway, I'm got a big man love crush on Brian Hartline. Okay, basketball tonight, Ohio State against Towson State. It's kind of a little nice warm-up game for the Buckeyes. Back in the top 25 at number 21. They take on Wisconsin on Saturday. Bucky the Badger is ranked 22. So 21-22 Saturday in Columbus. Remember, Press Pro's Instagram is hot, brother. Brady Rodebaum, he's hot. He's our Who's Hot honoree this week. You can see the graphic on the Press Pro's Instagram page. Press_pros, P-R-O-S. Follow us on Twitter at Press Pros Mag. If you missed it, Versailles, Marion local coaches, Ryan Jones, our PressProsMagazine.com Coach of the Year. Tim Goodwin, 12th state championship, a record in Ohio. Both those gentlemen joined us on the Press Pros Huddle on Monday night. You can find that on our socials, the Press Pros Facebook page, Press Pros Twitter page. Watch the show. It's an hour long. Both guys talking about their seasons. A lot of conversation about leadership because I'm passionate about leadership, and high school sports is all about great leadership when done well. So Check out all those different stories and all that different content at PressProsMagazine.com, Instagram, press_pros, Twitter, at PressProsMag, and our Facebook page too. I'm Bruce Hooley. And this presentation in your morning inbox is brought to you by our friends at Precision Strip in Minster. A great place to start your career, a great place to end your career, a great place to find a career. Precision Strip is looking for good people. Are you good? Are you people? You are? Then they're looking for you. So check them out online at precisionstrip.com. Until then, enjoy your day. We'll talk to you again soon.